Okay, so the Ben Simmons saga continues, and Ben Ford is usually the Hollywood entertainment reporter for the morning show, and he started talking about Ben Simmons and all the latest info about what Crown Casino said happened that night. So let's have a look, and I'll do some commentary as we go along. Okay, so this is the footage this morning of Ben Ford.
Well, Australia's highest paid athlete, basketball star Ben Simmons, has accused Melbourne's Crown Casino of denying him entry to the gaming room.
It's a big story. For more, we're joined by entertainment editor Peter Ford. Pete, this all unfolded
Sorry, Peter Ford. Where did I get Ben Ford? There's a guy called Ben Ford, and that's right, another reporter. Peter Ford. I'm terrible with names, as you guys know. Sorry about that. Peter Ford. So he's going to talk about what Crown Casino has officially said, and I'll actually pull that apart because it doesn't make sense to me. So let's have a look.
right?
Yeah, it's a big story and it's a bad look, and the last thing at the moment Crown Casino needs is more bad publicity. So what we do know for a fact is last night Ben and a couple of his friends did attempt to go into the casino. Ben and some of his friends were denied entry. Now Ben then took to Instagram with this message in which he seems to be implying, he hasn't said it straight out, but he's implying, in my interpretation, that it was a race issue, that he's basically pulled out the race card. Now, I've been in contact this morning with Ben. He contacted me by way of Twitter. Firstly, my initial reaction was, well, you're wearing camouflage pants, and if you look at Crown Casino's dress code, it clearly says you cannot wear camouflage pants. He has pointed out to me another of his friends who was a white man was allowed to enter the casino and was wearing camouflage pants.
Okay, so right there, I don't think any of his friends were wearing camouflage pants at all. Could we see the camouflage pants? So we'll go back. So we're at 110 there. So he was saying that guy there. I actually can't see his pants. It's a shame.
Ben and some of his friends were denied entry. Now Ben then took to Instagram with this message in which he...
I don't think they're camouflage pants. You can just see the top of them there. I don't think they're camouflage pants. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but we'll go back to 1 minute 10. So talking about camouflage pants.
Casino and was wearing camouflage pants. It was also put to me that he did not show his ID. He refused to show his ID to the security guards. He has denied that. Now, we are yet to hear from Crown Casino. They are preparing a statement at the moment, which obviously will then have to be legaled and go through various processes.
So basically, Peter Ford, that's why I was getting confused, because Ben Simmons and Peter Ford, he asked, did you refuse to produce ID? And he says, wrong again, mate. So Ben Simmons is saying that he did everything right.
They need to get something out pretty quickly because this is a big story and it's going international, obviously.
Absolutely. You've got a grab here for us, Pete.
Yes.
Let's have a look.
I find it so crazy that the only guy who doesn't get checked to go in the casino is this guy.
I guess,
I get checked. Mike gets checked. I get checked. And Taj gets checked. Thank you, Crown Casino. Damn. And they didn't let me in, or him.
That's crazy.
Or this guy. Wow, we got a long way to go.
Yes, that's very interesting. I wish I could see the pants of the white friend who said didn't get checked at all, but he was wearing camouflage pants, Ben was saying, so I can't really see what was going on there.
Now, interestingly, that post was then deleted. So obviously, one thing Ben does have to learn with his new level of superstardom is you can't put stuff out there and then run back and delete it because it's too late. The genie's out of the bottle. Okay. Everyone's got it. But we do know that he was turned away. So I think all these stories are not matching up. There had to be a reason why they were turned away. I wasn't there, but I know on occasions when I have got into Crown, you have a look around, it's like the United Nations of people hanging off poker machines. So I'm inclined to think there is more to it than just a race issue.
Yeah, well, that's true. When you go in there, it's just it's a magnet. It's a magnet for tourism. You'll get people all over the world going there. So, and it's famous for they've got like towers at the front that throw flames every hour on the hour, and they have like a flame display out the front, and everyone just scatters around, especially during winter when it's nice and cold and you get a nice burst of heat from the flamethrowers that go into the air. So it's a very, very popular place in Melbourne. So I don't think they'd be racially profiling Ben Simmons, but hey, stranger things have happened. So let's see what Peter Ford's got to say next.
All right, Pete, and of course it looks like you're... Sorry.
But yes, go.
No, I was going to say, it looks like you're back and forth there with Ben, so if more comes of that interaction, then we'll get that from you later as well.
Thank you.
But certainly by their demeanour, Pete, I mean, certainly they do not appear to be disorderly or anything like that. He's speaking quite clearly to the camera,
not
so
drunk or anything.
it will be
he is
interesting to see
absolutely,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what else unfolds. You
and they're
raise a
wearing
good
caps.
point about the dress code, but then he was able to answer that. So
Yes, he
that's
was,
interesting
yeah.
as well.
And wearing caps. Now, caps are obviously easily taken off. A lot of people do that and just put them in their back pockets. So that's not part of the equation. But something here isn't adding up. And I think from Crown's point of view and from Ben's point of view, we need to establish what the truth is. And clearly a casino is covered in, CCTV vision. So I'm sure
Absolutely. But
we
how
will.
many hours has expired, Pete, between
I
when this was
haven't got a
posted?
time frame exactly, but it was last night.
This was
that
last
much more.
night?
Last night,
Surely,
yes.
though, it's now 9:25, so, a good 12 hours or so has elapsed. Do you think Crown would have put out a statement by now, but
Crown
they
need
haven't?
to address it, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Pete. We'll get some more entertainment news from you shortly.
Okay, so let's talk a bit more about Crown. When I was saying that they're in damage control, so 60 Minutes Australia did a big investigation on Crown, and they were basically saying that Crown allows money laundering by big Chinese businessmen and so forth, and all the underworld and all the rest. So what was interesting was Xi Jinping. Apparently, Xi Jinping's cousin, the president of China, and so you look at here. This is actually from a Asian website, AsiaNikkei.com. So I'll get this website up, and we'll have a little talk about why Crown's in damage control here. So Nikkei Asian Review. I'm sort of thinking that's Nikkei is Japanese, I'd say. Xi cousin embroiled in Australian casino money laundering probe. So it's pretty serious. This is like the huge story that was running this week, and I didn't really cover it because you get so many comments from the Chinese trolls, and I just want to go through that again. But I thought, bugger it, this needs to be reported on because it was big news. So this is why Crown is in damage control at the moment, and I'll leave the link to this. Also, probably best you go to the 60 Minutes Australia YouTube channel, and it will have that on there. Actually, I can probably look it up. Can I? Let's have a look here. I'll do a search for 60 Minutes Australia to see if they've put it up already. They should have put it up. I'll look at the latest videos. Oh, here it is. So let's get back to the Safari window. So this is 60 Minutes Australia YouTube channel, and the exclusive Crown Casino exposed, sex trafficking, drugs, money laundering, 60 Minutes Australia, and 50-minute. Yeah, it went for the whole show. So yeah, go to the 60 Minutes Australia if you want to know more about this and why Crown are in a. This is the second sort of bad publicity thing in a week that they've done. This is 1 week ago here. You can see here. 1 week ago they put it up. So we'll just click on this. Hopefully an ad won't come up. And I'll just press pause and show more. So it says 6 months joint investigation by 60 Minutes. The Asian Sydney Morning Herald has exposed a corporate scandal unlike anything else Australia's ever seen. Alright, doesn't really tell you too much there. Comments are disabled. I don't know why they disable comments. On 60 Minutes, that's what they do. 60 Minutes Australia, they disable the comments. But rightio, so that's that's worth looking into. It was a very interesting expose of what's going on there. That but oops, here you go. Hang on a minute. Put my... Don't like this 10-minute limit on the video, but gotta live with it. So, where was I? That's right. So there's a big expose on Crown, a lot of money laundering. It delved into a lot of things, too much to go in here, and also I can't really show you any footage because 60 Minutes will probably flag it. I'm not going to go down that route again. So if you're interested in more about the scandal with Crown Casino, and another scandal again with Ben Simmons in Crown Casino, just head to the 60 Minutes Australia YouTube channel there. It's got 720,000 views in a week. That's quite a few. What do they usually get on their stories? Well, the other one's about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Oh, actually 2.8 million. And that's 1 million, doing pretty well, 60 Minutes Australia. Secret World of Sugar Babies and Sugar Daddies, that was quite funny. 1 million views a month ago. So yeah, it's getting quite a few views, 700 and odd thousand views in a week. Alright, so we'll leave it there. So yeah. I've got there's probably some footage from the project tonight as well. I'll flick through that and see if there's any more information on the Ben Simmons latest, and if there is, I'll put that up tonight as well. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Crown. No, I don't think that. As you can see, they weren't drunk or anything, so I don't know what was going on there. But all right, we'll leave it at that. And if there's anything else comes up, any more information, I'll post it tonight. Okay, see you guys.